Every fishing adventure is special. A collection of moments in time that stay with you. But then there are those rare, magical ones. The kind that become part of who you are. An experience so profound that the fire still burns long after the thrill of the chase has faded. On a coast that has shaped so many of my greatest fishing memories, we're setting off on an adventure to rule them all. This is more than just a fishing trip. It's the start of something unforgettable.
This is Marlin Madness! It's right up there with the biggest kingies I've ever caught. I am stoked. This is a special place, so these are special fish. We got a sword! We did it, boys! Yeah! Morning team, and welcome to a very chilly morning on a coast that we're pretty familiar with, our beloved West Coast, but an island that we're not. We're down here on the west coast of the South Island, just leaving the port of Greymouth, and our destination today is about 30 miles off the west coast of the South Island, and we're in search of extra oversized bluefin tuna. We've been fortunate enough to be invited by our mates on arbitrage to come along and try and sample what's quickly becoming a world-class Southern Bluefin Tuna fishery. So excited is an understatement. We've cast the ropes off, as you can see from the hokey trawlers behind us. We're heading out, and what could unfold over the next 3 days, who knows, but we're pretty excited to get into some bluefin tuna fishing, team. Can't wait. Well team, here we go. Happy to see these South Island boys running their bond spread, and they're currently in the water. It's certainly a novelty looking at lures with the snow-capped Southern Alps behind you. Doesn't feel like game fishing weather, but they assure me she's game fishing country. But for now, got a few birds, got some bait. So hopefully, the next time you hear from me, we'll be beaming back to you with some hot bluefin tuna action. Let's go. This is the go out here at the moment. She's been a fairly slow morning, but these hokey trawlers are working the area. From the chit chatter on the VHF, it sounds like they're having some fairly good hauls with their trawl nets. So we're just tucking them behind them, with the theory being we're sort of fishing that burley trail. These guys have finished pulling their nets in, but they're obviously doing some processing, or they're pumping some sort of stuff out of their boat. You can see the sea birds are enjoying it, and we're hoping that the tuna are in there too. But I'm happy to report the weather, whilst chilly, is absolutely spectacular. Not a breath of wind, which is pretty rare off the west coast at any time of year, but particularly in the first week of August. But it's pretty cool to get out here and experience this fishery. The part of New Zealand I've spent a lot of time in, but haven't done a lot of fishing in, so very cool to be back here, team. I love it, I love it. Well, you can probably tell from the magnificent backdrop. The sun's just dipped behind the horizon. The weather's stayed stunning all day, but unfortunately, so far, the old Southern Bluefin haven't got the memo. We just pulled in behind one of the hokey trawlers that was pulling their net, drifted a couple of baits very momentarily, but we're just going to make the most of this change of light, fish for another half hour or so. She's a pretty special place, pretty special boat and crew, and it's a bloody honour and a privilege to be here. But it never gets old. Been out here for scenes like this. Maybe it's that keeps me coming back for more. We'll see. All right, morning team. Morning. About 35 miles off the coast of Greymouth. Boys have been chumming for an hour or two. Uneventful night last night, but just got the camera out and a little bit of action. A couple of as yet unidentified swirls under the boat. Luke just had a bit of a touch. Bait looks pretty eaten up, so might be on here. Let's go. Hopefully this is the target species, Jack.
Hopefully, bro.
Hopefully, team.
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, here we go. Oh, on the.
Yeah.
That's the way, boy. Jack on the Saltiga.
Good Saltiga. I'm a good J, bro.
Let's get set. Do you need a gimbal, Jack?
Oh, yep.
Gimbal.
It went pretty hard there for a little bit. Woo. Time to pause for a second. Jack's doing his work. Saltiga lever drag. Might be able to see in the background there, maybe not. The sun's just starting to warm the horizon. Big rush of trawlers all around us. But the important thing is, we're hooked up, team. And it's a chunky one.
Hope so.
Yeah, it's pulling hard. Keep going, Jack.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah. Pulling hard.
Going hard.
Probably getting close to an hour in. Starting to get light. It's got that big fish feel about it. Doing big long runs. And then it's just sort of dogging down with its happy place where it wants to sit. And it's up to our man Jack here to change his mind. So far, relatively unsuccessfully. Here we go, team. The upshot. Looks good, mate. We'll have some colour here pretty soon. Yeah, Jack. Big fish. Yes, boy. Yeah.
Oh.
Boy.
Yeah, the boys. Yeah, team. We got there. Bloody nice fish. Check on Saltiga, did a nice job. We're going to be taking some fresh bluefin back to the North Island. Man, mate. We on. It's a good one. That'll be over 100, bro.
Fucking 110, 120 in there?
Yeah, I reckon 120, yeah. 180.
Yeah, team.
I'm not doing
That
it.
there,
Yes!
what we came to this place for. Big West Coast barrels. Hell of a fight. Jack did an epic job. Hope you got some footage. Started off in the dark, ended up in the light, but we got him, team. Get this baby on a nice ice slurry. It's bled. They keep We're going to pay this fish the maximum amount of respect. Yep.
Oh, you're filling up too heavy.
Yep. Way on.
Yeah, straight.
Grab him again, bro.
Tasty. On the Rambo.
Tasty one, boy. Look at the size of the wee bugger. That is the one we want to eat. Oh, he's so tasty, bro. That's flavour.
Shit. That happened pretty fast. That was epic.
Tasty.
And we got another one. A tasty little number. Pulled in behind the trawler. Did a couple of passes. And boom. Rig a bite. Bond's Rambo in a Lumo colour. And the rest is history. Delicious little eater. About a sixth of the size of the first one we caught this morning. But we'll take them. Big and small, boys. We'll take them all. Woo! These guys are just pulling their net in. Just done a big run. Hopefully chocker with hokey. Hopefully hordes of big tuna behind. The world's biggest burley trail. Oh, this is the marlin song. Might work on tuna.
Turn on the right rigger, cheers.
There he is, there he is, right rigger. Big fish, big fish. Yeah, there he is. Double, double. Woo! All right, team. We're back. And this time, we've got a double on the lures. Sammy's on. Lukey boy's on. So there's some fish here. We've got a couple of big Russian trawlers bearing down on us. We're surrounded by them. But the good news is, there's big West Coast barrels here, team. Oh, this is what we came for. Let's go! Woo-hoo-hoo!
One tune at a time, boys. Good fish, bro. I've got the old drilling gun now, Rusty.
Nice fish, Luke.
Got a cry, bro.
Oh, it's on the heavy metal.
Back your lip cap and get that hook out, bro.
Try that, brother. Heavy metal D-shackle. Woo-hoo, boys. He's off. One down, one to go. You know what the good news is, team? We come all the way to the South Island and the old heavy metal D-shackle team. It's getting them. Works on the bluefin, works on the marlin. Let's go. Double hooked himself. Nice one, boys. Woo! Man, that was hectic, team. We had them piling on the lures. Russ called it. We were all up enjoying a little cheeky cocktail hour up on the bridge, and they were piling in. One for Luke, one for Sam. And the best news is, after this morning's little slop that came through, we've got the late afternoon glass off session and the boys are on properly. So we're going to see if we can't start scratching up a few here. We've very quickly gone from 0 to hero, 2 to 4. This is what it's all about. It's what we came to the South Island for. I love it. And it's winter apparently. Overheating. I love it, team. Spectacular West Coast sunset. We're still hanging on the trawlers and the sun is setting on a magnificent day on the West Coast. 4 tuna, Couple of absolute doozies. Hopefully some good footage for you. I'm running a bit of a one-man filming man at present. However, we're doing the best we can. But the good news is the weather is absolutely spectacular. We're going to stay right here tonight, but for now we'll keep the lures out. A couple of the boats around us have been getting them in the dark, but it's been an awesome day. Some incredible action. The weather's gone from rough to calm. We're on a beautiful boat, hanging with the Russians. Tell you what, team, there's no place I'd rather be. Look at that. Pulling their hokey nets with a trail of bluefin behind. How good. Woo-hoo. Well, good morning, team. From our last morning out here off the west coast of the South Island. Another lovely night on the good ship Arbitrage. We're about to get into our work with a bit of chumming to kick off the day. Plan for today is to fish the morning and then head back into port for a 3 p.m. high tide. But for now, boys getting some chum ready, getting some hokey baits ready, and we'll hope that we can finish this epic adventure with a bang. Put a little icing on the cake. So we'll prospect around a little bit, tuck in behind a couple of trawlers and see if we can't raise a few tunas. Once we do that, the plan being hook one, start chumming, deploy a few baits and try get multiples on. That's the theory anyways. See how we go. Nah, go on, bro. Oh, no, he's there. Woo! Well, the theory works, team. We trolled for, I don't know, 2 minutes in the Angel on the old Saltiga lever drag. Got bit. Ooh, ooh. This is the best way to start a day. This is the shit we live for, team. Look at that backdrop. Where would you rather be? Sun rising, 35 miles off the west coast of South Island in New Zealand, hooked up to a slab of hard fighting Southern Bluefin Tuna. To say I feel lucky right now would be the understatement of the century. Oh, it's the good life. Big Russian trawler ships all around us. And unlike the previous 10 minutes, I'm actually getting some line back, so it's a good development. Woo-hoo! Let's go, boys! Oh, he's coming up. Hey, oh shit! He doesn't like it when he gets close. It's a leader. Is it? Oh. Well, that explains a few things, team. We had a little oh shit moment there during the fight where we thought something had gone wrong with the reel or the rod, but I think the lure came out of its mouth and hooked him in the tail.
It's in its face, it's hooked in its lip.
Oh, is it? Yeah, boy! Woo! We did it, team. What a way to start the day. Oh, that was good fun. The old Bond's Angel and the Saltiga lever drag 60. Look at that. Butterball. We'll bleed it, get it on a slurry. Trunked. We on. We are on. There we go, team. It's only when you get it on your lap that you realise the scale of these beasts. Oh, it's not often that I've got nothing to say, but I'm blowing away, man. Oh, this is a special country we live in. These are special fish, and it's a bloody privilege to get to come down here and catch them. Oh, we did it! Woo-hoo! Yeah, boy. Thanks for filming, bro. Legend.
Right, we on!
On! Woo! Nah, I don't think so. Yep, on the short. I got that on the camera. Woo! Oh, we hooked up. Just had a bunch of bites and check. We were literally just beginning the cleaning job on this. Getting Hamish in the gear. Amazing. Oh, we on! Straight there! Straight here! Bro, did you see where that was? This is crazy, team. We were literally just cleaning up the fish I just caught. Hamish hooked up on the other side. I just chucked this bait in. And I hadn't even got the swivel out of the rod tip and it got smoked. But unfortunately, I had too much weight on the line. I was not expecting to get bit like that. Yeah, look at him! Holy sh! No, not yet. Yep, we're bit. Whenever you're ready. Oh, look at them! I dropped them. Oh, you bit. Yeah, we're on. Oh, that was pretty exciting. We had them all around us, eating baits. I fed this one on the saltita lever drag, got bit and dropped a few times. Luke's been kind enough to grab the rod while I get some cameras ready. But everybody's hooked up. 1, 2, 3, and the sun's that high. Woo! Alright, should we switch out again?
Yeah, right. Just when you're ready.
I mean, you can wind it if you want. How's this for a selfie? Look at the sunset. Sunrise. Woo, baby. I don't know what's going on. We've got tuna all around us. We're all hands on deck, so we're just GoPros at the moment. Luke's been on the underwater camera. Hopefully you guys will have already enjoyed some spectacular underwater bite footage. But currently we've got 3 of the boys hooked up. Off a 4-way, we've already released one. And we're doing the arbitrage shuffle. Woo-hoo! I'm on Sunset and he's on the surface swimming for the horizon. This is how we do, team. Woo! Woo! 2 fish back to back. I think this one's bigger. Starting to get a little bit of a sweat on down here in the South Island winter. But I tell you what, I've already said it, I'll say it again, I sound like a broken down record. There is no better way to start the day. I don't know, we're still hooked up to 2. Caught 5 this morning. To go with, I don't know what we're up to, 7 for the trip, something. It's all changing pretty quickly. And the good news is, Skip upstairs is still marking them on the sounder. So, with any sort of luck, we'll get some more of that surface feeding action because that is unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. It is some seriously cool shit. Amazing. Yeah. Excellent boy. He's gonna jump. Woo! This fish has been hooked up for, we've got to be probably knocking on an hour. The other 4 out of the frenzy of activity have been landed and it's just me holding the show up. And I've been on Sunset for the duration of the fight, thumbing the spool, and we've had it within about 15 metres a couple of times. And every time it gets close to the boat, it just goes on a blistering run. But that's what makes these fish so special. They go hard. Right now it's a war of attrition. This is a stubborn bloody fish. It just ticked off line constantly for about 10 minutes. And thankfully for the last, I don't know, 5 or so, I've been getting back pretty steady line. You can probably tell from my huffing and my puffing. It's a good workout to start the day. But hopefully we might get it a bit closer this time. It's certainly been digging in. I don't blame it. It's gonna get let go, but whew, it's making me work for it, team. But look at that, rain's coming in. The independent dragging past us, looking for the hokey. And we're still hooked up. Saw that about 2 hours ago. Oh shit, don't let it go now. Oh, he's hooked in it. No, he's dead as a stone. See, he's under the chin, bro. Look, it's pretty big. Jeez, boys, that was a tough one. But we got there. Look at it, a slob. Unfortunately, the fish didn't survive the fight, and I barely did. But there's 6 of us on board. We're gonna pay this fish the maximum amount of respect. We'll get it gilled, gutted, trunked in an ice slurry, and it'll be delicious and enjoyed by many. Whew, what a trip, what a trip. Yeah, boys. That was a tough fish. I was about to sit here and get all emotional and tell you guys what an incredible trip it's been. And Haim chucked out another bait and it got smoked. So we'll get busy catching that one and we'll come back here with some more incredible tuna fishing action. This is next level. Woo. Tuna fishing. I'm happy, mate. Holy moly, that is a morning that is going to live in the memory banks for a long, long time. Insane, massive tuna action. I'd heard about what it was like down here, but until I had the opportunity to experience it myself, I can't believe it, team. We caught 7 this morning on top of our 4 yesterday, so that takes the grand total to 11 for the trip. We sort of stopped marking them, and to be honest, no one was very keen on grabbing a rod. We're all a bit spent after that. So I've chucked our spread of lures out. We're going to troll around for another half hour or so and see if we can locate the school for one last hurrah. And after that, it sounds like we might go drop a couple of deep baits down with some deep water critters. See if we can finish an outstanding trip that way. But man, so glad I had the opportunity to film something for you. It's been hectic. Couldn't have done it without me mate Luke helping, but whew, it's been bloody on, team. So good. And look at it. Whee! All right, as promised, we have changed tactic after this morning's hectic action, and we're going to swap from bluefin to blue nose. Jack's just deployed a couple of tasty squid on his Tanacon 1000, and it looks like 370 metres down he might be getting tucked into a couple of deep water critters from the far south. Looks like we're on, team. That was easy. So we'll be back to you soon with hopefully some deep water critter action. Stand by.
That is a good dog.
Blue dog! Big blue dog, boy. Woohoo!
Big dog, bro.
Look at that, mate. Good work, cousin. Oh, nice little session on the blue nose. Got a couple for the boys to take home. Weather's coming in, so we're heading for home, team. Dolphins are giving us a escort through the bar. So we'll get in, have a bit of a clean up, process some fish. That'll be a nice chance to reflect on what's been a bloody special trip on a magnificent boat with a fantastic group of guys. One for the ages, man. One for the ages. The tide waits for no man, and we're about 23 minutes out from high tide on the Grey River Bar, and a big boat like this, there's plenty of water to cross it. So that is a wrap from the west coast of the South Island, New Zealand, and a wrap on one of the best adventures I can ever remember. To get to come out here and chase these magnificent fish on a boat like this with such a great group of guys, all the ingredients that make these adventures so special. So I want to finish by saying a massive thank you to Hamish and Sam, the owners of Arbitrage, Russ, their skipper, and Jack, who helped us run the deck. Good boys, great times, and an adventure that will live in the memory banks forever, team. I love it. We'll see you next time. Woo-hoo-hoo! Cha-boom!